Trustees for getting it right this time.
Yes.
You know, this morning I plan to update you on some important news, to share with you a little of my vision for the Benton Harbor area schools, and announce some areas of focus for the coming year. I'll talk about some big issues, but as I do, I will always be mindful of the small details and the impact that they may have on our Benton Harbor area school community. I know you all say I'm full of stories today, but I have another story, a short story that I need to share with you.
Tell all of them, tell them.
Years ago, there was a young man who came from a large family in Benton Harbor. He attended Benton Harbor area school, and he was probably an average student. He did everything he was supposed to do in terms of his high school career. During his senior year, he visited with his counselor for advice. The advice that she gave this young man was, you are not college material. You need to go to the military. And this young kid almost took that advice because this person was in a role of authority. And of course, our kids are going to believe teachers and counselors and advisors. However, this kid took a chance.
All right.
He went to one of the universities and pleaded with them to let him in on a probationary status. Okay. They made this kid come to take classes during the summer and prove himself during the summer. But starting that fall, he had a very, very difficult time in his college courses. It took him 6 years to graduate. He went on, got his master's and doctoral degree, and today he is the superintendent of his alma mater. This morning as I talk with you, I want to keep our eye on the big picture. But let's always pay attention to the details that make the big picture happen.
Yes.
The big picture, though, is what a state of the district address is all about. There's a basic question at the heart of a speech like this, and I don't want to keep anyone in suspense. The state of Benton Harbor area schools. I'm sure you all know, we are a district in crisis, both academically and financially. Everyone agree?
Yes.
So I won't beat that horse any longer, but I think we all know where we are and we have a lot of work to do. There is a sense of urgency for the need to transform our district to a world-class learning environment. We can't stand still. We have to be even better, stronger, and more responsive to our changing environment. We have a lot of work to do. When I came here, now more than 30 days ago, I found a district that met and surpassed what I expected to find. Since I had the privilege of becoming part of the district's community, I have learned that my impression of Benton Harbor was correct, but it was incomplete. As we all know, Benton Harbor has had a history of low academic preparation of its students. However, every day I discover some new program or some initiative that simply leaves me in awe about the potential of the academic enterprise here. Now, I want to say, I would be remiss if I didn't say a little bit about the people that make up this district. You know, one thing that's rarely understood from being outside of an organization is the caliber of its people. Now I know that the district's strength and vibrancy will depend on the people here who have committed themselves to excellence and to the success of our students and believe in the power of education to transform lives. A little bit about my vision. I have shared with you how impressed I am with our district and how our people make this district special. I have been asked since I've arrived in the community what my vision for Benton Area Schools is, and I have resisted going down that road. As someone just coming into the district and learning about the district as an insider, its people and its culture, I wanted to pay attention to its strengths as well as the challenges. And I did not think it appropriate to share a vision without having the complete picture. It would have been very disrespectful to this district to do so. But while my vision is yet 2020, I'm beginning to get a feel of all those qualities so important to Benton Area Schools' future. My vision for the district is evolving and I refine it daily, but it revolves around our ability to transform our district, and it can be characterized in these words: academic excellence, transparency, growth with a sense of urgency. Growth in the number of students we serve, transparency in our commitment to speak about our district, academic excellence in our reputation as a district that serves as a model for other urban school districts around the country, growth in our output and support for scholarship, and most important, academic excellence in our commitment to make the success of our students the center of each and every action we take. I envision Benton Area Schools as a vibrant institution that experiences growth in the number of students we serve, the resources necessary to support them, and in our combined efforts to speak with transparency and pride about our district, its past, and its exciting future. I pledge to you that I will do my part to act and respond in a manner consistent with our core values. And I believe those core values to be one of community, integrity, respect, transparency in all we do, and a commitment to the highest ethical standards. You know, a renowned educator, John Gardner, once observed that excellence is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. This district must be a place where the daily work of education is done very well, permitting our students to achieve their goals under the tutelage of an outstanding community of educators. You know, there are some opportunities and challenges ahead. You know, as I said from the onset, we are challenged both academically and financially. We need to be stronger, more resilient, more adaptable, more agile in the face of our changing environment. You know, strategic planning will assist us in charting a course in this new environment. With all of the transformation elements brought together, we will have a blueprint for our future. But that blueprint comes with a caveat that we must remain flexible and ready to take advantage of new opportunities and ready to change course as the environment dictates. There are, however, 3 areas of focus that must be a part of our plan. First, we must intentively focus on the academic achievement of all of our students and our reputation. We must make sure that we're getting the expected outcomes from our curriculum and instruction. We must prepare all of our students to be college ready when they graduate so they can take advantage of the Benton Harbor Promise Zone, where starting next June, all of our kids that graduate will have tuition to attend any of our public Michigan college